Good morning, Manasquan River Golf Club membership. Today is Thursday, April the 9th. This video will air tomorrow, Friday the 10th. And just to give you an update on the coronavirus and its implications to the club. Current cases in New Jersey, 47,437, which is more than doubled since last week when we spoke. There have been 1,504 fatalities, 5 times more than last week at this same time. According to the authorities, the apex is expected to hit somewhere between April 19th and April 26th in New Jersey. And most recently, on April the 8th, Governor Murphy extended his executive order, and the order was due to expire on April the 8th. He extended it now until May the 8th. So the implications about that, and including other measures, is continuing to practice social distancing, accommodate telework and work from home arrangements, which we're doing here at the club, and engage your best efforts to keep staff on site to the minimum number required to maintain the essential operations here at the club. And additionally, the stay-at-home order that we're all familiar with, unfortunately, not to leave our homes for the exception of obtaining essential goods and services, seeking medical attention, visiting family or close friends, and reporting to work or going through your neighborhood for a walk. Also, I saw yesterday on the news there are some new guidelines as far as supermarkets. Spoke to my wife this morning, and the supermarkets are now limiting the number of customers that are able to go in a supermarket at any one time. And apparently everyone must wear a face mask now. So, what's happening here at the club, out on the golf course? Matt did his presentation the other day, and he's continuing mulching out there. We're going crazy with the mulch, all the mulch beds, a lot of sodding. You'll notice outside the front hedgerow on Riverview Drive, the area that used to have ivy and things in it is now sodded. And many other areas around the golf course. All the divots have been filled in, and you may ask, all the divots, how many can there be? Nobody's been playing golf, but this winter was a great season. It was warmer than usual, and we had a tremendous amount of golf out here. And as you know, the divots won't start healing until the soil temperatures get a little bit warmer so that the grass germinates. So they've all been filled in everywhere, tees and fairways. And we've also resumed a full mowing schedule. This is the time of the year where the grass starts to grow. I know mine at home, I can almost watch it grow on a daily basis. And we're also scheduling our herbicide applications to hold down our weeds. I thought Matt gave us all a nice tip in his presentation the other day about putting down your crabgrass preventer now on your home lawns, and that will keep it from coming up in the heat of the season when crabgrass thrives. Just to touch on some things that happened here over the winter, we had a very busy schedule. We're now frustrated, as you are. We worked very hard this past winter to get the club ready by opening day. We were open on opening day, as you know, and then closed shortly thereafter on March 13th. But we did a bunch of projects over the winter. Main project was renovating the kitchen. We had the floor structure resupported from underneath. The floor was buckling in certain areas and was very weak, and that was all braced up from underneath. And then an epoxy floor coating was put on the kitchen, all new LED lighting in the ceilings. We had new air conditioning and heat put in. We actually had a new return air system put in that takes the smoke out of the cooking area, filters it, sends it outside, and brings fresh air in. And we also had a tremendous amount of new equipment put in place. Outside the front porte cochere, we had all new columns put in. They were rotting. You could basically put your finger through them. So they've been replaced and painted out there. That looks great. We are planning to have the parking lot seal coated and restriped the end of April once the weather warms up and the seal coating product is more available. Kind of a, I wouldn't say last minute, but an add-on to the capital budget was to renovate the front foyer, the great room, and the tavern. And that really came down to the wire right before we opened. Those of you who were able to get in the club before the closure could see the work that was done there. I think it came out fantastic. We've gotten a lot of good feedback from the membership that they like it. And along with that, we are preparing and have prepared for a new concept in these rooms entitled the Osborne Bar and Grill. The Osborne name coming from the original property owners, the Osborne family, and the club purchased that property before becoming the club. So we thought it would be apropos to stick with some history and name this the Osborne Bar and Grill. It was scheduled to open April 17th. Everything's going to open together when we resume normal operations here at the club, but it's something to really look forward to. We're excited about it. Chef Maurice put together the menu, and as you can see, there's some shareable items on there. If you'd like to come in, maybe have a bottle of wine and a charcuterie platter, sitting by the fireplace in the great room or sitting at the bar in the tavern, you may do so. And then we do have some other items on here that are more entree specific, like a steak for two, which we can carve and you can sit and enjoy that as well. We think it's going to be very well received. It's kind of a concept with the Cheers philosophy in mind, where everybody knows your name, come in, relax, and have some fun. To update you on our net mediation, on March the 19th, Mr. Andrew Kelly, along with our club attorney, Kevin Starkey, representing the town of Borough of Brielle, was Ben Montenegro, and of course, Mr. Dana and his attorney were here. And they met with Judge Frank Cafani to hold a mediation session. That was a full day session. There were some positives coming out of it and some negatives, but we're going to continue to negotiate to try to resolve this net issue, to get the net taken down, and then perhaps some type of a joint planting will commence, but none of that is in stone at this point, so we're still working on that, but just want to let you know some progress was made on the net. Our ACH payments from the membership, I sent out a clubster the other day. It has not been activated as of yet. We're still compiling the members' information and inputting that into our systems, but we're hoping by May, our May statements will be able to be paid through the automatic clearinghouse module. Our Club Essentials program, which has been going on very, very well received. We're serving 400 plus items per day to the membership. And again, this is an alternative so that you don't have to go to the supermarket that often. Latest reports I heard, they're saying try not to go to the supermarket at least in the next 2 weeks. So we are going to change some items starting on Monday. We'll be adding pork chops, potatoes, green beans. We have some cookies. We'll switch out our salmon offering for some scallops, changing our soup, and also our wrap. For our ahi wrap, we'll turn to a chicken wrap with avocado. And we'll be sending that out to you in Clubster probably tomorrow. During this time, just wanted to let you know that there are 34 essential employees here working at the club to maintain the day-to-day operations, and we've leveraged many of the employees here. For instance, Joe Bassini, dining room manager, and Joe Blackman, our locker room attendant, are now working out on the golf course. Joe also doubles in the kitchen as a cook in there, along with Tim Doyle and Jared. And every day you can find Ryan at the front door delivering the foods to your vehicles. Pop the back door, Ryan smiles there and he puts the packages in. So we are cross-training our employees, which is a great thing to do anyway, and trying to get the job done to the best ability that we have. The Manasquan River Golf Foundation, I'm happy to report some good news. Thanks to all the members who've donated. During the first week, the foundation is pushing nearly $20,000. So congratulations to the membership and all those who have donated to the foundation. It's a great cause. Again, you can either mail your check in to Mr. Andrew Kelly, or you can just email Brianna and she'll be happy to put that on your club account. On the brighter side, we have good news to report for those who aren't aware. Chris and Jill Dimmick are expecting their first child on April the 15th. Sean and Kate McPherson are expecting their first child on April the 21st. And Matt and Julie Morrow are expecting their fifth child on July 27th. The bets are out, and it looks like Sean and Kate may beat Chris and Jill to the punch here. Kate is currently dilating and getting ready to go, and I spoke to Jill today here in the office, and she's a little bit behind Kate, but this is exciting news for our Manasquan family, and we wish them all the best. Good Friday tomorrow. As I said, this is being filmed Thursday for Friday, so when you see this, it will be Good Friday. Obviously, Easter is on Sunday. In my time here at the club, Easter always marks the beginning of the season, the time where the club really kicks in, we get rolling, and it's almost like the birth of a new season in my mind. The flowers are blooming outside, members are starting to come back from Florida, and it's so different this year. I'll tell you that this is the first time in 42 years that I will not be working at a club for Easter Sunday. So although I'll be home with my family, it wasn't exactly what I expected. I expected my first family Easter after I retired to be one with my grandkids, my family, celebrating together, but we all have to do our part here. And as I have a little reminder for myself every day, the glass is half full. It's not half empty. We all need to stay optimistic during this time, hope for the best, because there's certain things that we can't change. We just have to accept them the way they are. I do want you to know the membership, on behalf of myself and the 34 essential employees that are working here, we appreciate you more than you know. Your generosity, your patience, and most of all, your friendship. On behalf of the staff, I wish you a very happy Easter, and we have a little presentation that I hope you'll enjoy and understand how much we're thankful for all you're doing for us. So until next week, God bless.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, well, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. 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 If it's a car you like, I'd surely buy you a Cadillac. Whatever you need, any time of the day and night. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being